Marvell with Stridek here, and today we're talking about how much should my web application cost? I get this question a lot, right? And the first thing I want to talk about is the difference between a website and a web application, because some people don't know the differences and they don't understand what the differences are. So it's really easy. A website is something you're not going to interact with, right? You're going to get information from it, but you're not going to put any information into it, usually, other than maybe like a contact form. A web application, however, is something like a social media network where you're constantly interacting with other users, or you may just be interacting with the platform itself, such as Amazon, where you're buying stuff from. So those are the two big differences to keep in mind. We are talking about the latter, which is web applications. So the two different types are simple and complex, right? So you have very simple applications. Those are monolithic apps. What a monolithic app is it's an application where the code base is completely contained into one code base, essentially, right? So you've got the front end, you've got the back end, and your database and stuff configuration files. That's all one code base. It's usually a lot cheaper to start that way, but however, you will have scaling issues and stuff eventually if your application is, trying to hit millions of users or whatever. It's going to, like I said, it's going to be a single database, and it's probably not going to have any external data or APIs, right? So you're not going to be calling external data such as, pulling in user information from a social media network, and you're probably not going to be using an API like Stripe to process credit cards, right? So this is a very, like I said, a very small application, usually very centric to one use, and that's it, like one type of business or whatever it's doing. It serves one purpose, essentially. Then you go to your complex applications, and these are what can range, from $100,000 to $1 million or even more, right? These things can get real expensive, but that's all based on the complexity and the amount of features you have. So they're going to be microservices, which means your front end is going to be different, your back end is going to be different, and you may have different back ends or front ends, and you may have different databases, right? Which, as you can see, now you're adding more layers of complexity, which is why they cost more. Also, it's going to probably have numerous external data sources. So you're probably going to be pulling data from social media networks. It could be pulling data from shopping and from all kinds of other networks, right? To help kind of aggregate and create a better user experience. So those are just the two kind of main things that we're going to go over today. The one we're really going to focus on, though, is the complex one, okay, for this illustration purpose. But we do work with simple applications as well. But I think it's just probably an easier transition to see exactly what all is out there and what your options are. So stay tuned for the next video. Marvell here, and I want to take the time to thank you for watching my videos. These videos are based on my professional experience of 10 years as a professional entrepreneur. So if you're getting value from these videos and you like what you see, please subscribe to the rest of my content on all social media channels. Once again, thank you.